Hey guys, bit of information. This is for ages 8 to 14. It comes with a piece count of 481 pieces and it retails here in the UK for £49.99, and that's from the Lego store or the Lego store online. Okay, so this set comes with 4 minifigures and obviously has a number of features on the actual police gunship itself, and we'll have a closer look at those in a little while. So let's take our first look at this set and the minifigures. Okay, there we go. So there's our first look at this set, the Coruscant police gunship, and obviously the 4 minifigures down here which come with this set. So first off, let's take a closer look at those minifigures. Okay, so our first minifigure is Ahsoka, and we can see her here. So this is not a new variant of this minifigure, or indeed a new minifigure. This has been in previous sets. And we can see her here with her 2 green coloured lightsabers. We take a closer look at that printing on the legs and to the front torso, round to that rear torso, and obviously she has this unique and very cool headpiece, which does remove, and I will remove that now. We'll take a closer look there at that face printing, and she does have a double-sided face. I'll just place that headpiece back on. Okay, and there we go guys, that is our first minifigure. Okay, next up we have Anakin Skywalker, and again this is a new variant of Anakin. So he comes with his blue lightsaber. Take a closer look at some of that printing. We can see some printing on the front of those legs, up into that front torso, and around to the rear torso. See his hairpiece there, if we just remove that. Closer look at that face detail. It is just a single-sided face. Okay. There we go, so that is our new variant of Anakin Skywalker. Okay, and finally we have our Shock Trooper. So there are 2 of these and they are both identical. So I'm just going to give you an overview of obviously one of those. So they both come with the blaster, which we can see there. So I'm just going to remove the blaster for purposes of this. Okay, so take a closer look at that printing detail there. The legs up into that front torso, spin around, and we can see the rear detailing and printing on the rear of the torso there, and obviously the different coloured arms. Okay, down into that helmet detail. Again, we can see the detailing and the printing on that helmet. And obviously up into the top also. So remove his helmet, and we have the standard clone head, single-sided. So you can just see that standard print in there. Just place his helmet back on. Okay, so this is the Shock Trooper, and this is a new variant of the previous Shock Troopers. And like I said guys, there are 2 of these in this set. Okay guys, next up I'm going to give you a quick 360 view of the actual Coruscant gunship itself. So let's just spin it around. So you can see the gunship there in all its glory. Okay, and what we'll do in a second, we'll take a closer look and zoom in at some of these features and functions on this particular set. So just one last spin round, and hopefully you're picking up some of the detail on the gunship. Okay guys, while we're in this position, we'll take a look at some of the features on the set. So first of all, here, what we've just zoomed into, this is a hatch that does open up, or a door, and that's just simply on a hinge piece which lifts up like so. Let's shine a bit of light in there. Hopefully you can see inside there. So there is actually plenty of space inside to fit the minifigures. Okay, so that's the first hatch that opens up. Again, that just shut down like so. Okay, so next up, if we move back, we have here at the rear, this is another hatch area. Just move that forward a second. And this one is on a piece which opens back like so. You can see here, this has actually got a gun fixed to the side of this here. Okay, and this can be removed. This is just simply held in place with a Technic piece, which you should be able to see there. So we can actually take that out. Okay, and that just simply slots back into place like so, very simply, and obviously just close that door up. So let's just zoom out so you can get your orientation and see where we are on this set. There we go. Okay, so if I spin round to the other side while I'm on that function, I just want to show you that there we have this same door on this hinge piece here, which again opens up like so, and again you should be able to see inside there, plenty of room to fit your minifigures. And we have this door again here on the rear. However, this one does not have that gun piece fitted to it. It does have these clips here, and I will show you what I use those for. I actually use those to put the blasters there, and I'll show you that when I put the minifigures inside the cockpit. So again, we can just close those up very easily like so, and that one again on that hinge mechanism just closes down. Okay, just while we're on the side there, next thing I want to show you is the landing gear, which you can see there when you lift it up. It does actually, I'm just going to give this front shot of that. Let me place that down like so. You see the landing gear there when you lift it up. That does actually open up into a more flight position. So that's these obviously here and here. Around the side we do have some wings again that fold out. You can see that there. Let's just zoom this in a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So you have these wing pieces here which can be tucked away or folded out like so. Again, you get a bit of a better look there, and exactly the same on the other side. If I bring that round, there's that landing gear, and there's that other folding wing piece that comes out there. So with them both folded out, that's obviously now what our gunship now looks like from the front. Okay, so just while we're at the front here, we obviously have these two cannons at the front, and these are on these ball pieces here, so these can be moved round into numerous positions. Obviously one on this side and one on the other side. Okay, so now if we're looking at the front view of the police gunship, so obviously this here is our cockpit area, and this is on again a hinged mechanism. So this just simply lifts up and goes back to the rear like that. Okay, so there we can now see inside, hopefully, that cockpit area. Again, I'll shine a bit more light in there, so hopefully you can pick that up. There we go. Okay, and we have the actual seating piece, which does actually come out, and that just pulls out. So that's this piece in here. If we just slide that out, and it does just slide out. So hopefully you can see that there coming out. And if I lift that up, I can see that piece. Let's just zoom that in. Okay, there we go, guys. You can see there, that is sticker detailing. So we have 2 stickers on each side, so a total of 4 stickers. And this is actually where our minifigures sit. So we have one minifigure that sits here, and one minifigure that sits there. So while I'm on this particular piece, I'll just show you that now. Okay, so there we go. So there we now have the 2 shock troopers sat in that cockpit area, which we can see there. Okay, and then at the rear you would have seen this. This is a Technic pin here, and that is what holds this in position inside the gunship. So again, that just simply slides back into the cockpit area, and that will just clip into place using that Technic pin. So there we can see now with the 2 shock troopers, and hopefully a bit more light in there. And again, the cockpit cover rather just simply comes down and back into position like that. So hopefully now we can see inside. You can pick up there the shock troopers, obviously inside that cockpit. Okay guys, so staying with that front view, but now moving up to the top of the gunship. We have these up here. So inside here, you can probably pick this up at the rear, we have the new spring-loaded shooters. So you can see there, one on each side, one there, and then one there over on the other side, and I'll show you those firing in a minute. But they're actually underneath these hinged pieces here. So these do lift up and out like so, and we can do that on both sides. That's more for purposes of getting easy access to reload those shooters. So again, they just push back down, fold into position like that, and again it is exactly identical on the other side here. So obviously this one here. And again, if I just lift that, you can see there the end of that spring-loaded shooter. Okay guys, so again I'm just going to give you a demonstration of the spring-loaded shooter firing. So first of all, from this close view, zoomed in, and of all of them, they're held on a little like hinge piece, and all you do is push down and this will fire out very fast. So here we go. And I expect you probably didn't even see that go out, because like I said, they did go out fast, but I'm sure you would have heard it. So while we're in this position, I'm now going to fire the other on the other side, but from a more zoomed out position. Okay, so again, I'm just going to push that one down now. And again, you would have heard that fire, and that's actually hitting my light. Okay, the other thing to point out is everything that you do see, which is a print, is actually a sticker. So these are all stickers. Sticker there, there, sticker inside this section here, another sticker down the bottom there, and we do also have on the top, you can just pick it up there, a sticker there, and I'll show that a bit closer in a second, and exactly the same on the other side. And there is obviously also those 4 stickers which I showed you earlier inside the cockpit. So just while we're on that shot there, I just want to show you the top side of the aircraft.